One of the excellent tools that we have here at NBC4 with our First Alert Radar Network is when we're tracking the storms, we can actually at times switch this off and then put this in earthquake tracking mode. And so you could see it has some of the major faults that we have in Southern California. And of course, the big news is what's happening here in the Inland Empire at Glen Avon, where we have this swarm of earthquakes. And what we're seeing with these earthquakes is it really shows what we have in the past 24 to 12 hours. And you can count here at least 12 earthquakes, and this has been going on for at least a week now. 250 earthquakes in that time. Most have been between magnitudes 1 and 2, but I picked out one here that's a magnitude 3.2. It's not on a fault, but it is what's known as the Fontana trend. And so this is actually something that's not unheard of to get these swarms. But still, if you live in this area, it is really disconcerting when the earth is moving. And a lot of people are feeling this. With the 3.2, it's going all the way up to Rancho Cucamonga, the San Gabriel Mountains down to Riverside, Corona, Chino Hills. So a lot of people are feeling these. And one of the reasons is they're so shallow. These have all been 1 to 2 miles deep. And because it's basically right under your feet, it's really easy to feel these, even when they're just a 2 magnitude. But again, there's been a couple that have been 3s like this one. And just some perspective so you understand, these are considered minor quakes, minor shaking, no damage. California gets 200 a year. And again, a lot of these we've seen over the last week have been very minor. These are 1 a minute throughout the world. And California gets a 2 magnitude, at least 2 a day. But this is a really good reminder that we always need to be prepared for the big ones, because the 3 ones, obviously, a minor shaking, it's just a little unnerving. But the thing we're worried about is when the big one happens, when you get that magnitude 7 that's out on the South San Andreas Fault, you're looking at 1 million more times energy. And of course, that's going to translate to a lot more shaking. So the question is, are you ready? If you have the app, and you get seconds to minutes to actually drop cover and hold on. Do you have a before, a during, and an after plan with the earthquake? Do you have a gallon of water per person per day to last at least 3? 7 days is a little better. Do you have a first aid kit? Do you have a hand crank radio? Because most likely you're going to lose power. And can you be self-sufficient for, again, at least 3 to 7 days? Because the big one, don't expect a lot of help to come in a short amount of time, because you're going to be on your own for quite a while. So the question is, are you ready when that big one occurs?